They keep the tight ends in to help protect the line and their quarterback. Arthur Smith's offenses, the tight ends, they got to be able to do some dirty work. Darnell Washington, one of the blocking tight ends here, he just helps his left guard over there just wash down that Denver defensive front. It gives Warren a nice lane to pop through.
And Pittsburgh with its first touchdown of the season.
Well, I mentioned Washington as one of their blockers, but this is a beautiful pass, Spiro. Look at the ball placement and the timing of this pass. That is almost indefensible when you have that kind of a size mismatch. 6'7" on a safety. But that ball placement, really a nice drive for Justin Fields.
With his team down 17-0. Sidearm delivery here. Gets it out to the tight end. This is Darnell Washington breaking free. Washington. And look at the big fella leapfrogging the defender. And it's a pickup of 20.
That is
for Washington.
A large, extra jumbo-sized man running down the field. 6'7", 270 pounds. And that was a heck of a job by Justin Fields to get that ball out of his hands and let the big man go to work on the edge.
To Najee Harris. Harris sidesteps, gets to the sideline. Najee Harris dives for the pylon. Harris takes it. Touchdown, Steelers. What a highlight.
And look at him go Superman there.
The football just started to move. It was moving briefly before the clock went to 0. That's why they kept that play on.
All right, Gene. 2nd and 9 throw. Fields drives it into the chest of Washington. Fields on a give. It's Harris. Najee Harris across midfield. Back-to-back strong plays from Harris as the Raiders could not contain him.
4 on the first one, and Wilson to the air. Just a little dump pass, complete to the big tight end, Darnell Washington.
Great job making it look like run up there and then just sneak out to the outside. This is what happens when Najee Harris has the kind of day that he had last. The play action starts to work, and if you're trying to not miss your first pass, Darnell Washington, a good guy to target.
6'7", 265. To Darnell Washington. First down, Washington. Goes right at Sauce Gardner.
I may come back to this one over and over. This was the one that was wide open to start the game. A little shot on the outside against Will McDonald, but there has been nobody on the outside to cover that up. And Sauce Gardner saw 6'7" coming at him right here.
Play action from Wilson. Second level and the big tight end. 4 catches last week. Rolling down the sideline, Darnell Washington. He picks up 29 yards, his longest of the season.
As you mentioned, they were able to get him involved last week. He's the end of the line tight end off play action. He just plays through the contact by Pinnock
this season in the second half overall. Here's a toss to Harris. He got hit by Micah McFadden. 1 touchdown from their special teams. Here's one aired out. Pickens! What a grab, and out of bounds inside the 10. Good throw, good catch, 50 yards from Russell Wilson.
Did not have a better opportunity of at least coming up with a 2-point play.
8-point lead. Najee Harris breaking tackles. Pickens. Harris cuts back. Delivers a blow at the 5.
The third quarter when they got in field goal range and then got nothing out of it. Just seemed like everything kind of went south for them after that.
The Giants desperately need a stop. They're out of timeouts. Warren refusing to go down.
More focus on Sam Darnold's issues, but today it looks like he's back on the beam.
Dump off to Warren. And bursts through the defenders to get the first down. Fans love the effort of Jaylen Warren. 12 yards through the air.
And he just finds a way to accumulate 10-yard type plays.
Wilson handles the snap. He zings it over the middle, and it's caught by Washington.
His baseball background came into play. First, he's like a second baseman. On a hard-hit grounder, moves over and catches it.
Wilson sets and throws. Hits his man, Washington, first down. Russell Wilson laces it to the tight end. Pitch it. Harris, good. Cut by Harris. still going. Harris makes another cut and finally dropped out near midfield. The vision of Najee Harris, and then
He's likely to keep it here.
He will, and Fields has got the first down. A slide by Fields, and that's gonna do it. Just like it was drawn up for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Back to the left, Wilson under center, turns and gives to Najee Harris. Big hole off left guard, cuts back to the right, finds some more room, dances inside the 20, a 20-yard gallop for Najee Harris.
Oh, sweet Marie, you've got to hand off to Najee. He went through a hole as big as the Red Sea parting.
Najee Harris remains a lone setback. Turn to give to Harris, starts to the right, cuts back to the left. Not much there, lots of penetration.
Here's what next-gen stats show for Myles Garrett so far. 2 quarterback pressures.
Wilson swings it out to Harris, looking for some blocks. Harris leaping over people and down around the 5. We'll see when they put him out of bounds. They're going to mark him actually down to the 4s. He got over C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Oh, man, there's a fight going on down in the corner. I looked away for a second. All of a sudden, you know what was breaking loose. See number 80, big Darnell Washington in the middle for Pittsburgh. He is a mammoth of a man, 6'7", 300 pounds, but there's everyone involved here.
I think Washington took him out of the club and walked him all the way from basically the end zone line all the way through the end zone and into the back of the stands. Look at that. He's got him. He's got the little guy, and he's got him on skates. Slay is a tough time kind of holding on to that. So
just holding on for dear life.
Yeah, and they didn't like that. Quinyon Mitchell didn't like that, and got some rocky punches thrown here in Philly early. Come on, it's a football game.
After the play was over, there were 2 fouls, personal foul, unnecessary roughness on number 80 of the offense. That penalty's declined. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 19 of the offense. 15-yard penalty at the end of the run. The down counts. It's second down.
Wow. So instead of being obviously at the 4, Mike Tomlin not a fan, as you can imagine. 2nd and 3 here. Here is Harris right up the middle. Big hole. Najee Harris spinning inside the 30 and a first down for Pittsburgh.
It's just called an inside zone, a simple handoff inside the left tackle. You got Frazier and you got McCormick doing a good job covering up.
Back to the ground game. Warren, hard cut. Warren keeps on ticking.
Oh, baby, these guys are thumping out here, JJ. Coming downhill, hitting.
Love when you're allowed to hit in the NFL. It's a beautiful thing when you do it cleanly. And right here, too, shoulder-to-shoulder hits. Nothing wrong with a little violence out there.
I like that.